Hi everybody, this is Mike Gerdes with the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living here on a bright, beautiful, wonderful Tuesday. It's gorgeous out today. Temperatures are supposed to be in the 80s and it's wonderful to be able to take a walk outside and really enjoy the sunshine and feel the vitamin D coming in. Life is good. You know, sometimes we don't tell the truth to ourselves. I know sometimes when we're thinking that we can't, we're really saying, I won't. Sometimes when we say, I want to, we're not really telling the truth because we're not actually following through on what it is that you say you want to do. I came into a situation like that where I've been telling people that for years now I've been writing a book. Well, it's been doing a lot of research. But actually, I need to sit down and actually spend some time doing what it is that I say I want to do if I'm not going to be hypocritical. I'm telling other people to act upon their goals and their principles. I need to do that too. I need to tell the truth. I need to tell the truth to myself, and whenever I say something derogatory about myself, I'm saying something derogatory about God's handiwork. I'm saying something derogatory about the I am that I am that's within me. So yes, I have improvements to make. And this morning I got busy on writing my book. Actually sat down and wrote something in my book. It's been the first time in a long time, it hasn't been years, but it's the first time in months that I've actually done anything. And it felt really good to start moving along that line again. Tell them the truth. Sometimes when we're in work situations, I found out that the best thing to do is rather than tell the truth, is just keep our mouth shut. Keep my mouth shut. And sometimes in family situations or relationship situations, sometimes rather than telling the truth, I found it's better to keep my mouth shut. Now the question is, what is the truth? Well, oftentimes those things that I would have said out of anger, or said out of judgment. And when I share something out of anger or judgment, am I really telling the truth? Generally not. I may be sharing something passionately, but if I have something passionate to share and I'm saying it without malice, I'll say it anyway. Because the truth will out. At the same token, there's no reason to step into the fray and get people upset unnecessarily, or get ourselves upset unnecessarily. One of the solutions for winning friends and influencing people is not to make everybody upset with you. I admire people that can go anywhere and make friends just like that everywhere. Dr. Maxine is one of those people. If you'll notice, by the time she comes in, a stranger comes into the room, and by the time the stranger leaves the room, they're best friends. I admire that in people. I'm working on that. I've always been a little more cautious in getting to know people. I guess that, there's extroverts and there are introverts, that's all okay. But I think the important thing is to be honest with myself, to be honest with ourselves. What do we really feel today about what's going on? What do we really feel about what's going on within ourselves? What do we feel good about? What do we feel less good about? And let's take a look at those things that we feel less good about, and maybe there's some improvements to make. Maybe there's some area where we've been lying to ourselves or being a little hypocritical, and all it calls for us to do is take a little action towards the direction of our goal. For me to tell the truth means to follow through with action towards implementing or bringing that truth forth. For me to tell the truth means that I don't need to be caustic and I don't need to be hurtful, but I need to be centered. I need to know what's true within my heart, within my mind. I know when I have an inspiration, when I have a thought come to mind that expresses a new idea, or a new idea to me, that expresses a greater idea of life and a greater idea of love, and harms no one, that's probably an inspiration. That's probably me opening up to divine truth and seeking expression by means of me. And when that happens to you, it's probably best that when that happens to us, it's best that we pay heed to those things. It's amazing what happens when we start to get honest with ourselves. There was a guy by the name of Michael Josephson that said, "You're never as honest as you think you are, and you're never as honest as you could be." That's an interesting thought. I think a lot of life has to do with just getting honest with ourselves, discovering more and more who the true self of us is, and allowing ourselves to be that. Let's ask ourselves, who am I? Who am I really? Am I acting out that life? Am I living from that life? Or am I playing some role that's really not my character? Am I being real or am I being less than real? Am I being sincere or am I faking it? Being a phony? I think if we discover who we really are and what is ours to do, and allow ourselves to begin to do that, to allow ourselves to express that, to allow ourselves to experience that, our lives can change dramatically. I've often thought that the reason that many people come up with some form of disease is because of either suppressed anger, suppressed resentments. But a thought came to mind that maybe some of the dis-ease comes from that self of us that's never expressed, seeking to find outlet, wanting so bad for us to be what it is that we're really supposed to be. Thwarted, we manifest disease. I urge you, get honest with yourself by being true to yourself, being true to spirit, being true to your fellow man and woman with kindness and compassion, and then do the next right thing that there is for you to do. And then tomorrow, do it all over again. That's it for today. Please stay tuned. Tomorrow, Reverend Dr. Maxine's got a wonderful love note for you. And coming up this Sunday, she's got a wonderful talk. To find out more about things that are happening at the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, tune into cslphilly.org. Again, that's cslphilly.org, where you'll go to our website. You'll see all kinds of wonderful things happening. You'll see links to past talks. You'll see the link Sunday morning to her talk. You'll see links to past love notes. You'll see classes, and you'll see an opportunity to make a contribution. I had to say that. Really, you're very important to us. That's the truth. And we love you. That's the truth. Bye-bye.